Like button as you come in the room. It's all the way up there, man. Hit that like button. I mean, it's all the way up there. I told y'all we'll be following up on the story. We here. The trial is pretty much over with. And without further ado, you know what I'm saying? We bring y'all the news, which is not the best news, you know what I'm saying? Like in the 48 laws of power tell you not to be the bearer of bad news. But over here, we blogging. So we're a balanced, channel. We bring you the good news and we bring you the bad news. You know what I'm saying? We don't just focus on either lane. But in this case, the news is not so pleasant. You know what I mean? Without further ado, AR you know what I'm saying? Part of self. It's a SAR from Urban Media Fix. What up? You know what I'm saying? What up to the chat and all that? AR has been convicted in the federal case. You know what I'm saying? He took the thing to trial, and he lost. You know what I'm saying? Which we all know it's hard to beat the feds. They got like a 94 or 95% conviction rate. Don't quote me. It's in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? And ARAB, he lost. You know what I'm saying? For a matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead on and give y'all some of the details of what he got convicted for and all that. You know what I mean? But basically, ARAB and three co-defendants were convicted of turning OBH, Original Block Hustlers, a record label, into a large-scale North Philadelphia drug trafficking ring. You know what I'm saying? It was, he was basically implemented in some murders, as far as well as the drug dealing, and yeah, him and three other guys. You know what I'm saying? They basically took the hit on this one, and ARAB, man, they didn't have much evidence against ARAB. You know what I'm saying? The main evidence that they had was it was a rat. You know what I'm saying? A snitch. A dude rolled over in the case. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that was part of the team flipped. You know what I'm saying? And that was the bulk of the feds. That was the bulk of their evidence. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we Oklahoma, man. We in Oklahoma, man. We about an hour away from Oklahoma City, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was about an hour away. I mean, Parcel. They basically they hit him with 15. Well, his minimum that he can get on this is 15 years. You know what I'm saying? So, but with the murders that they trying to implement him with, that they trying to implicate, basically it's not looking good because 15 is the minimum, but it's up to the judge's discretion of what he want to give him. Because the charges carry basically. Let me go back to it. It's a minimum of 15 under provision of federal drug law. But ARAB, he's he has a long rap sheet. So, that's gonna come into play in the sentencing and all that. But they basically they're saying that after he was charged with several counts of conspiracy and distribution of crack cocaine, heroin, and methamphetamine. You know what I'm saying? It's a federal conspiracy case, so he got convicted, and now all we can hope for is that they don't try to max him out on the time. You know what I'm saying? Because the minimum he can get is 15 years, so we know ARAB is going to do at least 15 years. We know that. You know what I'm saying? That's the minimum he can get on the charge that he got. So it's pretty much, as far as his music career, his rap career, is pretty much over with. But we can expect probably him. I could see him getting out and still fooling around in the music business, whether it's putting artists out or you know doing some things in Philadelphia, man. You know what I'm saying, to right some of the wrongs maybe he might have done in his community. You know what I mean? Because he has plenty of time to restructure his plan and come out, as a much more solid individual. You know what I'm saying? Free ARAB, man. And as far as Dark Logo, I don't know the whole gist of what his charges. I know he got a witness tampering, so we don't know as far as what kind of time Dark Logo gonna get. But I doubt he get as much time as ARAB just got from the charge that he faced. The felony conspiracy case is a federal case. And the minimum he can get, ARAB is about to do at least 15 years. You know what I'm saying? And in the feds, you do like 85% of your time. So that means that you damn, why you don't got a wrench, boy? Boy, I'm gonna have to hit you off with a wrench trap. Yeah, so that means if he have to do at least 15% of his time, that means he gonna have to do at least 13 years, around about 12 years on a 15. Somewhere up in there, don't quote me, you know what I'm saying? So 15-year sentence for the feds, you do 85% of your time when you go to the feds. So that means ARAB would do about 12 years up in there. So 12 years, will he still be relevant as far as the music go? I don't know. That remains to be seen, man. Hip hop is a young man's game. You know what I'm saying? So I can see him getting out and putting out artists and, you know, um, being more on the executive side of what's going on in Philly. But as far as him putting out music, it's pretty much over with for ARAB, man. I hate to say that, you know what I'm saying? But these is just the facts, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure he might make music while he's locked up. You know what I'm saying? He might continue to do his thing while he's locked up. But as far as him being able to get out and have a successful rap career, that would be, man, that's a reach right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it can't be done, but most definitely, man, it's looking like it's over with for the boy ARAB, man. You know what I'm saying? Free that man. You know what I'm saying? Free that man. OBH, you know, we got nothing but authenticity from them guys, man. From that Philadelphia movement. And it's like it seemed like all the real authentic dudes in the rap game, it seemed like a lot of them is starting to catch Fed cases, man. So it's like you almost can't be living your raps. You know what I'm saying? You got to just be rapping about some shit you did in the past or rapping somebody else. Like, you can't be living your rap still. You know what I'm saying? The feds is on it. The feds is all up in hip hop. Yeah. And you still got members of OBH, Paradise. You still got members of OBH that's still on the streets too, man. So, there was a thriving underground label, so we still could look forward to seeing music coming out of OBH. Leak Moss, that's Ab's younger brother, if I'm not mistaken. I know it's his brother, but I don't know if that's his older or young brother. But I think that's his younger brother. He said it on Queen's Flip. Shout out Queen's Flip. But Leak Moss, I could look forward to some music coming from him and Dark Low. Dark Low ain't about to get that much time. He got a witness tampering. Didn't nobody get hurt. Dark Low get 2 years max. You know what I'm saying? So 2 years come and go like nothing. You know what I'm saying? 2 years come and go. For yeah, boy got a stiff 15. He gonna do 12 on the 15 trap. He gonna have to do at least 12 on the 15, and I'm sure he gonna put in his little appeals or whatnot. But it's crazy because they didn't have much evidence on him. It was just one dude in his crew that flipped. Supposedly somebody got murdered and all this and that, you know what I'm saying? But this dude that supposedly did the murder, was the one that flipped. You know what I mean? And man, that was the strongest evidence that they had on the man. You dig? So that shows you right there that the feds don't need much evidence to put a case on you, man. You know what I'm saying? To convict you in a court of law. All they need is one person to point the finger at you. And it's a wrap for you. You know what I mean? It's a wrap for you. Yeah, all you need is one person pointing the finger saying you did it. You know what I'm saying? In your crew though. You know what I'm saying? It can't be when you have people that have lied, got on the stand and lied, didn't know nothing about the situation and they lied. Like it's a situation with this dude named Mario Machete. Now I've been following this story for a while, but the dude, you know what I'm saying, he's from Brooklyn or whatnot. And he was supposedly one of the rat hunters when he was locked up. You know what I'm saying? And if you know anything about the rat hunters in the New York prison system, then you know what that is. You know what I'm saying? The rat hunters were supposed to be some of the most vicious dudes in the prison in New York State. And you know, rat hunters, their names speak for itself. You know what I'm saying? Basically, they was exterminating all rats. You feel me? But anyways, this dude Mario Machete did like 20, 30 years for a crime he didn't commit. It was a murder. It was a body. You know what I'm saying? He got locked up for basically killing his best friend. But the thing about it, he didn't kill his best friend. Somebody lied on him. Somebody lied and said he did it. And he had a reputation, you could say, in the neighborhood of being, you know, a certain type of individual as far as, you know, being violent and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So when somebody lied on him and said that he killed the dude that was his best friend at the time, this man ended up doing 20, 30 years behind it. Hey, Trap, but guess who? Hey, bro, this gonna trip you out. Guess who lied on him, bro? Guess who was the one that pointed the finger and told and lied, bro? It was your boy Bushwick Bill, man, from the Ghetto Boys, man. It was your boy Bushwick Bill from the Ghetto Boys, man. Boy, Bushwick Bill from the Ghetto Boys, little Bushwick, R.I.P. Bushwick, man. But he lied on Boy. He lied on Mario Machete, man. Mario Machete did like 20-something years, and he did 20-something years just because Bushwick Bill of the Ghetto Boys lied on him. So he did almost 20, 30-something years behind that on a murder. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying that to say this. Basically, the feds don't need much, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't need much to send you away for life, man. Put you away for life. Just one person, one individual to say you did this or that. You know what I'm saying? And it's a wrap for you. You know what I'm saying? They don't even gotta have no evidence. You know, all they need is just one person. You know, they can even make up a lie on you. You feel me? As we seen in the Mario Machete case. You know what I mean? But yeah, ARF for ARF though, man. You know, it's like it's a sad day for hip hop. I can say that, especially for Philly hip hop. You know what I'm saying? It's a sad day for the Philadelphia hip hop scene, man. Man, that's a fact, Christian. That's a fact. That's a power fact. Yeah, that's a power fact, Christian, man. Folks get up there on Vlad TV, man, and just be telling everything, man. You know what I mean? Like this ain't just folks get on social media, period. Get on these social media platforms, man, and just get to giving up everything, man. It's like I'm not saying the Vlad TV interview got them booked because they did have like I say, they had a rat, man, insider. Somebody that was part of the crew that supposedly uh committed a murder and he flipped. You know what I'm saying? When they got the squeeze, when he put the squeeze on him, he flipped. And now that's how, ARAB got tied into it. You know what I'm saying? You had a rat in a circle, OBH. So it's like, man, it's almost best, man. It's almost best, man, to do your dirt by yourself, man. Trying to do stuff in these big crews, and when you put two or three people together and y'all all committing crimes, that automatically makes it a Fed case. That's a conspiracy. If y'all run in a crew and y'all all committing crimes, whenever the feds come down on your ass, they could take every crime that all y'all committed and just put it all together in one big RICO. You know what I'm saying? Now, to get a Fed case just by yourself, it takes a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, trying to do these big drug crews and these big drug rings, that was the 80s, man. You know what I'm saying? That was the 80s. You know, it's over with for that, man. You know, really, the drug game is over with. It's over with for the drug game, man. Man, hey, man, I can't do nothing but agree with you, James Kills. That's a fact, man. That's a fact. Rats get all the respect nowadays. Man, rats get the respect. And, the real ones is frowned upon, man. 6ix9ine, a perfect example of that. You seeing people saying that they would work with 6ix9ine. I'm talking about street dudes. Man, they already gave boy. They said they gave him like 10 million for 2 albums. So man, it was a rapper. I forget his name. I think boy was out of Cali, like Sacramento or one of them towns in Cali. He was riding around. He said, I'm riding around bumping 6ix9ine, and he say he dare anybody to say something to him. You feel me? He said because he got that Draco on him. You feel me? So it's like it was a rapper out of California that said this shit. I seen it on the ground just the other day. And Snow Billy said he been out. And let Snow Billy tell it he been out. Man, I can't now James Kills, I can't, promote the human slavery and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, as men, we ain't supposed to prey on the weak, man, you know what I'm saying? And most of the times, them prostitutes and shit, they be damaged women, you feel me? So as men, we ain't supposed to prey on the weak, man, you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna go into that world, you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna go in there clean something up, then put on the right track. You feel me? You could do that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as just taking advantage of a situation, real men don't do that, man. You know what I mean? Big facts, man. You know what I mean? It ain't even nothing about being a gangster or none of that. You feel me? It's just, a man is a man. You feel me? Man gonna get it out the mud. You dig? What he got to do is 9 to 5 every day. He got to, you know what I mean? However he got to do to get it, man. You know what I'm saying? The man gonna get it with integrity, though. You feel me? Man. Yeah, but yeah, man, free that man ARL though, man. That's crazy, boy. The boy is facing 15. So now we hope that the judge give him the minimum. Now, if we see a pattern, if you look at a pattern in all of these cases, the judge been giving these dudes the minimum, really. In the Treyway case, all them dudes got the minimum sentence. Uh, in the Kodak just got the minimum sentence, and this is all Fed cases now. You know what I'm saying? So we can only hope that ARAB gets the minimum. sentence. You know what I'm saying? And do that little time, man, and come on home. Because if the minimum is 15, if he get a 15, he'll have to do at least about 12. Because in the federal case, you got to do 85% of your time. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, as you come in the house, man, hit that like button, man. You know what I mean? Likes over here, it's like it's a way of donation. This channel ain't monetized. You know what I'm saying? I got plenty of money from YouTube, but this channel, it got demonetized. At one point, we was making a lot of money off this channel right here, but YouTube cut us off. You know what I'm saying? YouTube cut us off, and we've been down now for about a year. That's why the channel wasn't as active. But now we back. We're still not monetized, but we back, and we don't get paid for this shit. So basically, a like, that's a donation. You know what I'm saying? That's a donation over here. You know what I mean? When you come in the door, hit the like button, and we're gonna give you some free game, man. You know what I mean? It's a give and take type of situation, you dig? Christian, okay, to get. I don't know. Jack Boy said Kodak coming home, man. Kodak man, Jack Boy, his artist, they on this. That's Kodak's artist, and that's his man. He said that Kodak was coming home sooner than people think. So I don't know what he know or what type of deal that the lawyers is working out, but Kodak got the 46 months. He got to do 85% of that. That's a Fed. That's a federal case. You know what I'm saying? So Kodak gonna do 85% of that 46 months. You know what I'm saying? That's like 3 years and 8 months, if I'm not mistaken, something to that effect. So Kodak could do about 3 years on that case, but they just charged him with two new gun charges, so that could hurt him right there. But that's a state charge, so I'm thinking Kodak can pay for that one. You know what I mean? Yeah, Kodak can pay for that one, that state case. So he might just have to do the little Fed time, and he might could come home on probation on the state case or something. He could work something out with his lawyers on that state case, on that gun case what he got in Miami. You know what I mean? So Kodak, he might be home sooner than people think. You know what I mean? But as far as for AR the minimum AR could get us 15. His rap career is pretty much over. You know, I mean, he could still come home and make music after like 12 years, but what is he going to talk about? Yeah, AR man, it's all bad, man. I guess we just gonna have to listen to the old music that he put out, and he might make some music while he locked up, like Shine and some of the other dudes did while they was locked up. Put out some fire music. I actually fooled with that album that Sean put out while he was locked up. That was my shit. I was bumping that. You know what I'm saying? I was bumping that right there. I ain't even gonna hold you. Yeah, I was bumping that album that Sean put out while he was locked up. So we might hear some music from ARF, but after 12 years, will he still have his fan base? You know what I mean? Hey, Vlad be trolling, man. Vlad be trolling like a motherfucker. Anytime somebody die or if something happened to somebody, you know what I'm saying? This motherfucker puts out old interviews and shit. And sometimes the interviews would be pretty much like based in like a negative type of vibe. It'd be about some whole negative bullshit or whatever, and Vlad will bring that shit back up when the people die or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's lame as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But that's what culture vultures do, man. That's what culture vultures do. So I'm not surprised at all. You know what I mean? When Vlad get on his bullshit. Vlad definitely be on the bullshit. Yeah, BG on his way home. Free BG, free Jules. You know what I'm saying? All them boys on their way home, man. All them boys on their way home. But it's just ugly to see, man, that the feds is just, they all up in the hip hop industry, just like, man. boy, they up in there real thick, man, and real heavy. It's like you can't, you know, they won't let a person change their life around and shit. It's like if you might have been doing your dirt, years ago, but then when you try to change your life for the better, then they want to bring up all the old shit you did. You know what I'm saying? And shit you did 10, 20 years ago and try to put a case on you. Yeah, I mean, it's like, man, if a person is trying to change their life, man, and they trying to do for the better, then that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't fuck with a motherfucker if they have changed their life. But if a person is still living that same lifestyle and still in the streets and still causing havoc, then you do the crime, you do the time. But if a person has changed their life, man, they have got out the streets and they own the bigger and better things, the feds need to leave them folks alone, man. That's just like this country was built off of that, man. The fucking the Kennedys. They was bootleggers, you know what I'm saying? This country was built off of corruption, man. And they cleaned their hands. You know what I'm saying? This land is stolen land. They cleaned their hands, so everybody should have a chance to better themselves. You know what I'm saying? It says what? Yeah, man. But yeah, man, this shit is crazy, man. Boy, ARAB is facing a lot of time right now. So all we could do is just pray for that man and pray for his family. You know what I'm saying? And you know, tell him to hold his head, man, while he riding that beard out. Hopefully he can keep a presence, and hopefully OBH can keep a presence in Philadelphia, keep it going while he's locked up. When they take when they cut one of the heads off, man, one of them got to grow back. When they cut the head off the monster, man, one of them got to grow back. You know what I mean? Somebody has to take the lead, and take OBH to a place to where, you know, they don't have that black cloud over them. You know what I'm saying? As far as right now, OBH is looked at as a drug organization. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully one of these dudes could take the lead and really make OBH a brand and rebrand OBH into a real label. You know what I'm saying? Because basically they was, in one hand, they was a label, but on this hand, the feds are saying that they was a criminal organization. So somebody could maybe come to the forefront, whether it's Leak Malls or man, I forget some of the names of them guys, man. They had a whole crew, man. OBH is deep. Only 4 people is convicted off of this case right here. So OBH, whether it's a Leak Moss or a Dark Low, or somebody else can take the lead of OBH and really, start signing some artists in Philly. You know what I'm saying? Get some good artists under their label, and really take it from a street label to a real respected label in the industry. You know what I'm saying? Because they definitely got some talent coming out of that camp, man. The OBH camp, they definitely got some talent coming out of that camp, man. I'm gonna take the time, man, to shout out everybody in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Y'all rocking with the kid, man. But like I told you, as the information comes, as the information unfolds, we're gonna bring it to you. And following up on the ARAB situation, I was hoping that the news wouldn't be this bad, but hey, 15 years, man, it's better than a life sentence. Hey, Christian, is that some shit he said on Vlad? Because I remember, yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember him saying that on Vlad. I remember hearing him say that. I remember hearing him say that. Yeah, this social media age, man, you got to be careful, man, just how you moving. Oh, shit, that's the video Vlad. Oh, man, I don't even want to get that fuck boy no promo, man. Yeah, he lame like that, man. That's how he give it up. That's how he give it up. All them interviews that Vlad gave that, I mean that AR Ab gave that, man. And that's the kind of shit he do, man. Cause it's like right now he should be bigging AR Ab up on some like on some free that man type shit. He shouldn't be wanting to bring none of that up. Cause see what Vlad don't understand is AR Ab got a chance at an appeal. When you go to trial, you got a chance at an appeal. When you take a plea deal, you don't get no chances for no appeals or nothing. There's other paperwork that you could bring forth to try to get your time shortened or whatever, but you can't do an appeal once you take a plea. AR Ab didn't take a plea. He took it to trial. So he got a chance at an appeal. And for Vlad to be putting up fuck shit like that when AR Ab supposed to be a man, you know what I'm saying? And you putting up shit like that, man. Mr. Ambition, elaborate. Yeah, man, you supposed to be bigging that man up, man, not trying to throw dirt on his name right now. Cause for one, everything with the feds is saying and shit, oh, that's alleged. You feel me? Allegedly, Mr. Ambition. You feel me? That's allegedly. How you know that? We don't trust them. You know what I'm saying? We don't trust them people, man. Nothing that they come forth with. The only evidence that they had was a rat. You know what I'm saying? So not only do I trust the feds that knocked off all our fucking leaders and shit, I don't trust no rat, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna. All that shit is allegedly what they say ARIAB did, man. That man got time at he got action at a appeal. You know what I'm saying? So when he loses appeal, then we know, okay, Bim, Buddy is he got to do that whole 15 or that 85 on the 15. Hey, okay, but look how I'm gonna give you an example, Mr. Ambition. Look how Max B with Max B. He got 75 years on a robbery murder. He wasn't even there. It was conspiracy. He got a conspiracy on a robbery murder, right? Now, what was the first thing you're gonna say when a person get convicted for that? He went to trial and lost and got 75 years. What's the first thing you're gonna say? Okay, he did that. Whatever he need to do was time. If somebody got murdered, somebody's life got taken, he deserved to get a life, or he deserved different, whatever. Bim, we look up after he done did his I don't know what paperwork he put in, but he got his time shortened from 75 years to 12 years. You know what I'm saying? So that means that it was something that happened in the judicial process where they fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So we would think just because they convicted him, he did it. But no, that's not always the case, man. So just because ARF got convicted, that don't mean that he is not innocent, man. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't there. I didn't see none of the crimes being committed. You know, I'm just reporting the news as it. I don't like to put my opinion on shit. I just deliver the information as it comes. You know what I'm saying? And the facts about it is ARF got convicted of the criminal federal conspiracy. He got a federal conspiracy case. So he got 15 years minimum. Funny guy, Mr. Ambition. You're a funny guy. ARM got convicted. He got to do 15 years minimum. We can only hope that you know, that's what he get, the 15. Because that's the minimum. They could give him more time than 15 years. Especially if they're saying that it's some murders that was committed and all that. You know what I mean? So, man, like I told you, as the story unfolds, we will be delivering the information, you know, and yeah, man, that's what it is. Yeah, man, that's what it is, man. They on them rappers, man. They all up in the rap industry, man. They want to know where that money came from, man. They following the money. A lot of these rappers be flexing, man, but they following the money, man. So if you're a rapper and you got 1 foot in and 1 foot out, man, you better get that foot all the way out them streets, man, and focus on your career. You know, the money might not be coming in right at that point, but the more work that you put in, eventually you will start to generate the dollars that you would have made in the street. And it's legal. It's a legal bag. I know Ab had been grinding for years, but from what they trying to say, he didn't he had 1 foot in and 1 foot out. That's what the feds are saying. So if it's like if he focused 100% on his music, maybe his career could have been farther. You know, I know he was probably looking like I'm used to getting money. You know what I'm saying? Just thinking of how what could make him want to get into something of this magnitude, a criminal enterprise. He could be thinking like, well, damn, I'm getting money. Then these rappers, they really ain't even getting no money. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why go 100% over there, but I can get all this money over here? But it's like, you probably could have been getting more money over there if you was 100% over there. You know, that's speaking to Ab right now. You know what I'm saying? If you was 100% over there, you might have could have been bringing in more revenue on that end. You know what I'm saying? Doing more shows and I don't know who his manager was, but you got to grind. If he took that grind mentality that he had in the street and really applied it to the hip hop industry, which I'm sure he did, but if he would have went all the way with it, Ab could have been a lot further in his career, man. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, okay, at some point you have to start getting behind these other artists, the younger artists. You got to keep your ear to the street, what's going on in the street, and you got to build your brand. Because Ab wasn't gonna be able to rap forever, not about slinging dope and shit. So at some point, he's gonna have to go into the role of putting other dudes on. You know what I'm saying? See, but the thing with y'all keep saying what he told you out his own mouth. Ab told you what he was doing in his past life. He never said like, I'm currently doing all this shit right now. He didn't. He never said that. But should you speak on your past life if you still in the mix? No, you shouldn't speak on some of the things that you done in the past. If you still in the field, if you still doing it right at that point, you know what I'm saying? But he never spoke on nothing that he was doing at the moment. You know what I'm saying? In his rap, in some of his songs, he talked about different shit, but it's like that's what you got to separate. The life from the real life from the art. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, art imitates life. In this case, that's how Ab was. His art was imitating his real life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man. So he did speak about things in his music that was basically over the line. Because in one of the lines that they brought up in the trial was when that trap house got busted. Ab said that he lost 2 million in a rhyme. He turned around and said he lost 2 million in the trap and all this. He spoke on the situation in his music, and the feds definitely was listening. You know what I mean? So he said more in his music. Peace, God. He said more in his music than he did in in Vlad. You know what I'm saying? As far as incriminating things. Now, did he say some shit in Vlad that he probably shouldn't have said? Yeah. But when he was in Vlad, he was speaking more about his past. I can't say that. But should you talk about things you've done in your past if you still live in that life? No. You know what I'm saying? No. I mean, I know people go on Vlad to get a promotion for whatever they got going on, and it helps a lot of people when they go on Vlad. I've seen people careers take off after they did a Vlad interview. You know what I'm saying? So it helps people, but you just got to know how to use the platform in the right way. You know, and if should a person be on there talking about all their criminal activity they committed in their past, especially if they still committing criminal activity? No, you know what I'm saying? That's a negative. You know, so Ab was definitely wrong on that end. You know what I'm saying? But it's like he didn't incriminate himself on Vlad. I haven't heard anything that was brought up in the trial that was pertaining to them Vlad TV interviews. But they did bring up things in the trial that was pertaining to his lyrics. You know what I'm saying? So and some of his social media posts and things like that. You know what I'm saying? They use his social media against him. They use his lyrics, and they used a rat. A rat was the biggest bulk of their evidence. Man, that's a fact, Born Supreme. Big facts. You know what I'm saying? He should have got all the way out because he already seen, he had got a glimpse of having a real career before the murder shit happened because he was running with Cassidy. So he got a glimpse of it then. And he had built a little buzz. You know what I'm saying? Doing battles. Cassidy had him running around. They was battling and all type of shit. I seen old footage of Ab battling with Cassidy. You know what I'm saying? It just they'll run up on an MC and Cassidy would tell him to rap, and Ab would battle. You know what I'm saying? So he had got a little taste of the industry then, and like you say, the murder case should have showed him like, man, I need to get all the way out the streets and focus on this music so I could really feed my family. You know what I mean? But a lot of people got caught up when the music industry went from CDs to streams. That when it went digital, when the music industry went digital, that fucked up a lot of artists. That fucked up a lot of their career, a lot of careers. A lot of people that know how to move in the new climate. You know what I'm saying? In the digital age. You know what I'm saying? So Ab was almost like one of them dudes that was out of the old era and still in the new era. He was able to use the internet because I wouldn't say that he had the most streams and all that. So he wasn't able to capitalize and learn the stream game like some of these new artists, but he was one of the ones that, you know, he was around in the old era and he was doing this thing in the new era too. But he wasn't never really able to get a grasp on it and really monetize his situation as far as the industry. You know what I'm saying? Because these young artists, man, they monetizing their whole situation. You know what I'm saying? They with less talent than Ab. You know what I'm saying? Because Ab was very talented, but he was never able to monetize his whole situation. So I feel like he didn't have the right people around him as far as, you know, good managers and you know, industry people that could help him take his brand to the next level. Man, yeah, man. I mean, hopefully, just, you know, younger artists can look at this situation and they can learn from it. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, younger artists. Hopefully, it's just not for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, young artists could look at this and learn. Like, hey, man, you know, I'm gonna have to focus on my career. You know, you can't be one foot in, one foot out, man. Because once you become an artist, the spotlights gets put on you. The magnifying glass get put on you. So every little thing you do is gonna be magnified. You know, and we seeing it time and time again, from the NBA young boys to the Kodaks to the you know, all these little artists that stay in and out of jail, Offset, of Domingos, man, just we seen it time and time again, man. Want to say true indeed because this new area is all about boasting and bragging. This new area is strictly about indirectly admitting your crimes on social. Yeah, man, it's clout. That's that clout shit, man. That's that clout chasing shit, man. You know, that's that clout chasing shit. And a lot, I seen a lot of that shit came from that Chicago drill movement. You know, when them little dudes was on there flashing guns and beefing all on social media and whatnot. A lot of the social media games these rappers play and just the youngsters play in general. Because I see, you know, the young dudes that ain't even rappers. You know what I'm saying? In my town or in surrounding towns, whatever. You see them online, reckless, just reckless online. Whether they flashing guns, flashing drugs, they talking reckless, they beefing. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's almost like the internet is that's a way of snitching. The internet is like is dry snitching, basically. The internet is dry snitching. Once you go to the internet with anything that has to do with the streets, you dry snitching. That's basically what it comes down to. You know what I'm saying? When you go on the internet talking about your beef that you got, or you looking for this one or that one, and all this wild shit, you snitching. You dry snitching. Straight up. That's the way to dry snitch. And some motherfuckers do that on purpose because they want them folks watching and you know they be scared for their life, so they put on this tough bravado. But they want to put all their business out, so if something happened to them or whatever, you know, them people will know where to look at. They call that in the prison. They call that a catch-out move. You know what I'm saying? I'm a blogger, man. I ain't got nothing to do with the streets, Mr. Ambition. You a funny guy, man. Hey, yeah, man, but in the prison they call that a catch-out move. Like when you just try to do something in front of the police, but you know what I'm saying, you can catch out real fast because you know once you swing in front of the police to do something reckless in front of the police, they just gonna break the shit up and they gonna move you out of there. You know what I'm saying? So they call that a catch-out move. You know what I'm saying? And that's what these young dudes be doing online, like when they be beefing online and all that wild shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Hey, peace supreme, man. Make sure you subscribe, Brody. Subscribe to me, man. You know what I'm saying? It's free game over here, man. It's free game. Yeah, we been viral over here, man. We just shut the page down for a minute. You know what I'm saying? And we back. You know what I mean? We been going viral over here, man. Check the stat sheet. You did? Yeah, man. But I just wanted to come to y'all, man. I told y'all as the story unfolded, we will be coming to you more about the ARAB situation. The last video, we talked about Dark Low. The video before that, that's when they was trying to implement ARAB in a murder. You know what I'm saying? And now he's been convicted. You know what I'm saying? Peace to the 504, man. Salute, man. I fuck with the 504 hard, man. I've been through there before, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never just really just, you know what I mean, just posted up, but I done been through there. Shout out to 504, man. Shout out the whole chat, man. Yeah, man, but yeah, man, free ARAB, free Dark Low, free the whole OBH, you know what I'm saying? All the ones that's locked up. Hey, free all the real, for a matter of fact. You know what I'm saying? Because I got partners that's locked up, man. So free all the real. You know, that's just how we move over here. You know what I mean? And yeah, man. Follow us on Instagram at One Urban Media Fix. Follow us. We follow back. You know what I mean? Just let us know that you're from the YouTube channel, and we'll follow you back. Get in the DM or something in the comments and be like, "Bam, I'm from YouTube," and bam, I'll follow you back. Subscribe to my other two channels. Subscribe to this channel and make sure y'all hit that notification bell. Subscribe to my other two channels. We got Hip Hop Media Outlet, where we put more some of the controversial content over there. A lot of the content that used to be on this page, like the ones that's been here with me for a while, the old the documentaries and the fights and all of just some of the more controversial content, that's over there on Hip Hop Media Outlet. You know, then we got a conscious channel. You know what I'm saying? Born Supreme. You got a conscious name, you know what I'm saying? So subscribe to my conscious channel, is Indigenous People Media Outlet. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe and hit the notification bell on all three channels. We got a affiliate channel, Trap House Boxing. You might see him up in here in the chat. You know what I'm saying? He got the blue wrench. That's, you know what I mean? If you get out of line, boy, gon', you know what I mean? Put them gloves on and knock you up out the chat, man. You know what I mean? Straight up. That's my boxing guy right there. You know what I mean? Go subscribe to his channel, man. Hit that notification bell for all things boxing. You dig? But we're going up on an hour. I don't like to go too long past an hour, man, unless, you know, we got several topics that we're touching on. This one, I don't want to take the focus off of ARAB, man, because that's what really this bill right here is about. You know, free ARAB, free them OBH members that's locked up with them, free all the real. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is, man. But I appreciate y'all rocking out with me. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the chat one more time. And without further ado, man, I'm out. You're looking for me to come with more content. I might go back in live tonight, man. It's a few topics I want to touch on. Yeah, I mean, so I might go back in live tonight. I don't know which channel I'm gonna hit you from, but just be looking out for it. Without further ado, I'm out. Gone.